Hello, welcome. This video is about how to solve using the multiplication rule or and probabilities. There's a couple different ways of thinking about that. One of them is you have to consider whether they're independent or dependent. If let's take a look at this really quick to kind of explain. You have a bag of 20 Jolly Ranchers. 5 are red, 5 are blue, 7 are green, and 3 are green and 7 are pink. What is the probability of picking a green Jolly Rancher and then pick a Jolly Rancher without replacement? So if I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah, 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 pretend there's 20, and I take one of those away and don't put it back, that has changed the sample space. There are no longer 20 Jolly Ranchers. Now there's only 19. And so if they had said with replacement, then we would put it back, and there would still be 20. In the case of with replacement, those would be independent because the probability of one does not affect the probability of the other. But if you say without replacement, like we have in this problem, then you have to, these are dependent variables, dependent probabilities, because the one event happening does affect the probability of the next event happening. So the rule, the formula, if you will, the probability of A then B, we can say, or sometimes they'll say A after B. No, it would be B after A. Right. Is, first off, the probability of A times the probability of B given A. And so it's asking about, first, what's the probability of, let's apply this here, the probability of picking a green Jolly Rancher. So we'll just go ahead and write here the probability of green times the probability of, afterwards it says, what's the probability of picking a pink Jolly Rancher, since there are 7 pink here. So what's the probability of drawing pink given that you drew green on the first draw? And so the probability of drawing green is 3 out of 10. And the probability of drawing pink after drawing green on the first one would be 7. There's still pink. There's still 7 pink in there. If you drew a green, we have to assume that what happened on that first draw did happen, that we drew a green Jolly Rancher. Then there are still 7 pink ones, but there is no longer, this shouldn't be 10, this should be 20, out of 20, the 20 Jolly Ranchers, pardon me, I'm sorry, I hope that didn't throw you. So then there's still 7 pink Jolly Ranchers in there because I drew 1 green. There's now only 2. But the probability of drawing a pink Jolly Rancher is still 7, but not out of 20 anymore. Now there's only 19 suckers in there because we took one out and didn't replace it without replacement. And so now it's just plugging this in. 3 times 7 is 21. 20 times 19, 2 times 19 would be 38. So this would be over 380, I believe. And Then if I take that 21 out of 380, 21 divide by 380, then that gives me 0.05, etc., etc. No, that 5 makes that round to 0.06. So the decimal is 0.06. The percent is 0.05, and then 5 to the 6 there makes it round to 3, so 5.53. 5.53%. But the fraction, we can use, again, that math, enter, enter, and it converts it back to a simplified fraction, which give it back the same value. So 21 over 380 was already simplified. So 21 out of 380, excuse me, and that's our answer. Ahora, en español. Dice, ¿cuál es? Perdón, tú tienes una bolsa, you have a bag of 20 Jolly Ranchers. Tiene una bolsa de 20 Jolly Ranchers, un dulce que se llama Jolly Ranchers. 5 are red, 5 son rojos, 5 are blue, 5 son azules, 3 are green, 3 son verdes, and 7 are pink, y 7 son rosados. What is the probability? ¿Cuál es la probabilidad of picking, de sacar o de escoger a green Jolly Rancher? Un Jolly Rancher que es verde, and then, y entonces, a pink Jolly Rancher, un Jolly Rancher que es rosado, without replacement, sin reponerlo. Ahora, imagina de que tú tienes 20. Imagina, use tu imaginación de que hay 20. Ahora, si hay 20 y escojo uno y no lo reemplazo, ahora ya no hay 20. Había 20, pero le sacamos uno. Ahora es 19. Entonces, eso afecta la probabilidad de lo que pasa en el siguiente intento de sacar la cosa. Pero si lo reemplazas, será independiente. Esto así es without, es sin reemplazo. Entonces, sin reemplazo, esos eventos son dependientes. Y la probabilidad de un evento A, then o entonces B, que son dependientes, es la probabilidad de A por la probabilidad de B. Perdón, la probabilidad de B, dado que A ya sucedió. Y entonces la probabilidad de verde, a ver, nos está preguntando cuál es la probabilidad de escoger un green Jolly Rancher, que son 3 de los 20, y luego uno rosado, que son 7 que son rosados. Y la probabilidad de primero de sacar un green es 3 de 20, pero la probabilidad de sacar luego un rosado todavía hay 7, porque hay que suponer de que lo que pasó en el primero sucedió, pasó, sacamos un verde. Pero si sacamos un verde, eso no afectó de que hay 7 rosados, pero sí afecta de que ya no hay 20. Ahora hay 19. Entonces, si se multiplica 3 por 7 es 21, y 20 por 19 es 380. Y si haces lo demás, así son sus respuestas. 21 sobre 380, eso hace la división, se le rondea, este es 0.06. Lo lleva su punto decimal 2 veces a la derecha, 2 lugares a la derecha, y esto es el porcentaje, pero lo rondeas con otros 2 dígitos y eso es 5.56%. Y si tienen preguntas, pues me avisas. Sigue trabajando duro, esa es la clave. Hasta luego.